background noise. We moved to a new house. It's smaller than what we hoped for, but we're still looking for that perfect house. And it's by the road, so there's a lot of noise going on around. Anyway, let me bring you into my morning routine, and I'll be doing leg workout for today. Let me just get my equipment. And while I'm doing my workout, I'm actually going to share with you some exciting things that I'm currently working on for Gladys on Love and for all my subscribers out there, to all my supporters. Some exciting service that I'd love to share more with all of you. And that's, I as well, all of you, like, what are some of the challenges that you're experiencing in terms of dating, in terms of finding, the one or the ideal partner? Are you having challenge actually going out there and looking for them? Or you don't necessarily have a problem with that. You can easily attract people, but it's probably you're having a hard time, but you're constantly attracting the wrong people. So I'm curious, what are some of your challenges as, as someone who's into the dating scene and who's someone aspires to find their partner? Like, what are those challenges? Hello, Charlie. Nice to have you here from all the way from Las Vegas. Sardino, hi. Thanks for being here. I have found a liking bakla. That's good. You're finding, there's a lot of attractive gays and transgender people out there that when people like mistook me for being a transgender, I see that as a compliment because, like, wow, they just look amazing. It's good that you found it liking. All right, let me just do my routine here. And if you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat. Drop your name and where are you watching from. All right, so let's do some lunges. All right. What do we have here? Hi, everyone. Oh, we have more people tuning in. So, right now, as I'm doing my workout routine, I am building a conscious matchmaking service. And as I'm building it, I also want to learn from all of you what are some of the biggest big challenges that you're experiencing in terms of dating, in terms of really attracting that ideal partner that you're looking for. We have Young Change, Dalton. Thank you, Dalton. Where are you watching from? All right, let me tie my hair, my short hair. Belton from California. Thanks for joining me in my live stream. One of the reasons that inspired me to create this conscious matchmaking service is I'm currently working with a client who I do one-on-one relationship coaching with, and I really see him, he have evolved all throughout our coaching relationship, and I see how ready he is to really get into the relationship. But as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, he's very busy. He doesn't have time to really go online and try to scan a match. And at the same time, it's hard to chat with someone and you're still trying to just get to know them. It's actually time consuming. So I thought, huh, what if I could actually bring more value to this client of mine and help filter out, because I have a lot of women that I know in my network that are amazing women. And now that I know my client deep enough, I know what he's looking for, I know his core values, what is most important to him, and I have all this amazing women in my network. Why not? I can just introduce him. I can introduce like 3 women at a time that kind of matches to what he's looking for, so that he can start a conversation instead of just trying his luck randomly out there and going out on dates, spending a couple $100s, and then realizing that there's such a huge mismatch in personality and characteristic and values. So I am trying to help, bridge that gap, that you don't even have to realize if this is a values align. So I'm more focused on that in terms of the matchmaking. So, and again, as I'm building it, I want to learn from all of you. So feel free to let me know what are some of your challenges. And Charlie, that's so very generous of you. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and continue the workout. Ah, um, I'll do some squats. Ah, I really love starting my day sweating. One of the things that I feel excited about this conscious matchmaking service is I can actually help women here in the Philippines, especially the ones that I'm very close with, to, because I imagine the process where they also have to, do a readiness assessment. So for the women who will be in my funnel of ideal single ladies, for them to be part of that, I want to make sure that they actually know what they want. They know what their core values is, and they know exactly what kind of relationship they want to call into their lives, so that when I find a client, I, it's easier for me to do the matchmaking thing. Thank you, Charlie. All right, let's continue with the workout. Two more squats. Dino, Gladys, you still have more than one partner. Something I want to explore. And I am Dalton. I'm located here in Valencia Negros, close to Dumaguete. Yeah, just 15 minutes away from Dumaguete. It's more up in the mountains. It's more cooler. And Sardino, I only have one partner. It's actually hard to maintain multiple partners. And yes, we are still in an open relationship. It's always been open since the beginning, and we're turning 4 years by this January 1. And it's always been very open. And for us, it's not the goal to really meet multiple people, but it's we try to create our relationship to be a place where we can be free version of ourselves. We can speak openly to what we desire and what we're looking for. But our me and my partner were like the top one priority, and we always love to check in with each other. Like if I go somewhere, if I travel and I find a very beautiful, amazing human being, I would let my partner know, like, hey babe, I met this amazing person and I'm very curious to get to know him and spend time with him. Is that okay? Does that work? So there's always that check in first with each other. Sardino, I like your style, Gladys. Thank you. Dalton. Yeah, let me know if any of you are in Valencia, you want to say hi, then I can definitely say hi. I met one of my avid subscriber uh, 2, 3 weeks ago, and it was just really a fun and nice conversation to have. All right, let me continue my workout. I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream, but you can pass. Huh? I'm doing a live stream. Shit, it's okay. Yeah. You want for a run? Live stream and sharing with them my conscious relationship matchmaking service and just asking questions on what are some of the challenges that they're facing in terms of finding someone. Yes, that's my partner, Eli. Oh my God. That was just a short workout, but I'm sweating a lot. Whew. All right, let me do my final workout routine and I'll do some cool down yoga. All right. Whew. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna say goodbye now. so loud. Oh my god, my sweat is dripping. Whew. For me, being in an open relationship journey and being able to meet, a lot of people and having the chance as well to reflect and share those experiences with my partner really allowed me to learn so much, to learn a lot about myself, to learn things in terms of what kind of conversation do I really like having with other people. There are certain people that actually make me laugh. There are certain people who just I feel so comfortable. I'm used to people liking me instantly, but there are people who just, they get me challenged. And of course, in the intimate experiences as well, I get to learn things that I like, that I don't like, have my boundaries, and I wouldn't have had those kind of learnings if I didn't have this open relationship available to me. So I'm really just grateful to have a partner and that's as open as I am. And that's what I realized that when you want to go into partnership and commitment with someone, really compatibility is very important. Having someone that matches your core values in life is very important. Like likes the things that you both like things together. You have the same vision and goal in life. And again, I'm not just saying about, you know, open relationship. I'm not trying to promote open relationship because doing that, I realize how challenging it is. It takes a lot of emotional maturity and really communication skill set to make it work, to pull it off. And we've also been experimenting around not meeting other people, not talking other people, and really taking a break and just focus on each other. And ultimately, we realize that what matters to us and what is the most important thing to us is the learning that we get along the way by meeting other people and just having that openness, not having that restriction and ultimately ground ourselves with what is the most important to us. And for me, coming, you know, moving into 2026, one of the greatest realization that I have is that having a strong self relationship and really prioritizing my well-being is the most important thing. And one of the things that really matters to me is my health and my mental well-being. So before I jump into work, I really make sure that I get my morning routine set up, and outside of that, just have to integrate into my life. So my work has to integrate with my routine. It has to wait. I still have to do my workout, do my meditation, and then after that, I can go ahead and, and work. And part of the morning routine as well is that I really have to be connected with my partner. So we always start our day with connecting with each other. It could just be a simple hug, a kiss, and checking in. How are you feeling this morning? What is alive in you this morning? And what is a caring behavior that I can do for you today? So that there's no more guessing game. You actually know what they need and what they want, and you can do that. And he said he wants a massage. So later tonight, because after this workout, I have to jump into work already. I have some pending work, but I told him that I'll give him a nice shoulder massage because it's been aching for him. And I still have to think of what caring behavior I also need right now. But yeah, so just, relationship, personal relationship, self relationship is the most foundational. And then a relationship with my significant other, my partner Eli, is another one most important thing, follows by my the relationship that I have with my kids. And I was quite surprised actually when I write down my list of priority and realize that wow, my relationship with Eli actually goes above than the relationship I have with my kids. And for me, that just shows, and it's not always like that. It just happened this year. Now that we all live together, like I realize how when we collaborate, when we are so deeply connected, that we make better and amazing decision together that affects everything in our life. I became a much better mom, a much better parent to my children, because of Eli, because I've seen how he is as a father, because he's given me some ideas when I come to him and tell him about some of my challenges, about my guilt being a parent. He's able to give me some guidance as well of how to navigate it, and I can show up better for my kids. So it's just so nice to have that kind of dynamic. Dalton, you sound so relaxed that we speak. Thank you so much, Dalton. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and talk to you soon. Mwah.